G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout, and today we are travelling 32.1 miles to another lake to camp at, because you know how much I like swimming and going out into the lakes and relaxing. So I saw that on the map and thought, well, that's roughly 30, let's go for that. So that's our aim for today. But along the way we are travelling across this lava rock minefield that we have in front of us that way. It's going to be a steep climb as well, so doubling up. But close to the top, just 0.3 before all of this ends, is an impact crater and also apparently some caves that are pretty hard to find, but worth checking out anyway if we can find them. So we're going to take that junction once we're up there and have a look around. Looks cool. Let's go for it. To be honest, I think the trail crew have done a wonderful job creating this path, considering what they have to deal with, what they have to play with here. Like these big piles of volcanic rock just spewed out everywhere, and they've somehow made a somewhat flat path out of smaller rocks. I think, to be honest, if you look at it and you think what they must have gone through to create what they have, you start to think that this is a actually very, very good path. It's when you don't consider that you think that, oh, this is a really bad path, it's really loose and uncompacted. But I just think if you look at what they've got to play with, it's actually a very, very good path. It's not nice to walk on, but still it's a lot better than walking on all of this. So this is our little side trip here. It goes up there. So I'm going to drop my pack, leave it here, and let's go exploring. This is the peak. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a view. I'm going to spin around, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to keep it slow to stop you getting dizzy. Fantastic colour, these rocks, like orange clay, and then over there like a greyish blue of the other rocks. What's in this? Oh my goodness, how smooth the walls are. It's incredible, I love it. Oh wow, I don't think I'm getting down there. without serious injury. That's pretty cool though. There's another cave here. I don't think that I can go too far in that one, it looks pretty small. This one looks like it's got light coming from the end. Let's see if we can crawl through. The walls are so smooth in here. Oi, look at that. Ladies and gents, there really is light at the end of the tunnel. Whoop. That was cool, wasn't it? Ugh. Squeeze my way out, and there's the cave we were in earlier. I've spotted another tube that probably is beyond my agility at the moment to go scrambling with bare legs over all that jagged rock, but it does go all the way through to the other side. It's about 20 feet long. Well, that was a fun little side trip, wasn't it? I really enjoyed that. Just 20 minutes out of the day to go exploring some lava tubes and get a really good panoramic view of this very hostile landscape. Now we move on. So, ladies and gents, that's the exploration done. Now, what else have we got today? Well, at the moment we're at I think 1985 when it comes to mileage, so give you one guess. That's right, we are going to hit 2,000 miles walked on this trail sometime today, so that's the next thing to look forward to. Let's get after it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've reached the end of these jagged rocks and we're back on dust and dirt. It should make it a bit easier walking. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like something's on fire over there. I just thought it was a cloud, but let's have a look. Zoom in. Yeah, that doesn't look good. So, ladies and gents, I just called 911 to let them know, and they say that they have knowledge of those fires already, so I didn't really need to do anything, but just thought I would anyway. I didn't know that. So, emergency services are already dealing with it. That's good to know. Now that's the kind of sign I like to see. Soda and bad advice. And shade.
The main boss is in the green shirt. That's Magic Mike.
Okay, awesome.
I'm just asking while it's in. Does smell really good though.
2 hours later.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got caught up at the trail magic for far too long. I was there an hour and a half. I ate a lot of food. I drank a lot of soda. And now it's going to have to be a non-stop all the way to camp, because that has put me about an hour behind. I usually budget about half an hour for lunch, so it's put me about an hour behind. and with all the photographs I was taking earlier, I wasn't making the best time. So this afternoon it's just going to be non-stop to camp, a sprint for the finish, a complete uninterrupted hike until I get to set up my tent. Can we do it? Of course we can. So I've just checked on the map and it says we are exactly 18 miles away from the lake I wanted to go to. So that's an estimation 3 miles an hour on average of getting there about 6:30. So we'll see if we can cut some of that off and do a little faster, but I don't think for the next hour at least I'm going to be doing much more than that. For the fact is, I have a full belly. I don't feel like hiking fast. And also, it is extremely hot. It is the middle of the day and it's 90 something Fahrenheit. So, we'll see. Cruise along at 3 miles an hour, get there for about 6:30. Seems a good one to me. So ladies and gentlemen, we've hit a little bit of a milestone here. Let me just show you what's going on. 2,000 miles, baby! 2,000 miles on the PCT on this spot. Wow! Woo! It's just such an incredible feeling. 2,000 miles done. That's a hell of a long way to travel in under 130 days. So that just leaves me with 655.2 miles to go. And I was working out on my way up here that 655.2 miles back is more than 50 miles before I hit Burney and Burney Falls. And that feels like I was there just recently. So, man, starting to get the feeling like this trail will be over pretty soon. I have 4 weeks left to the day until I plan to finish this trail. I think it's going to feel like it goes past so quickly when I look back on it, but maybe it'll feel like a long time when I'm hiking it. Ladies and gentlemen, that looks like that fire that I called in earlier. It looks like it's still going. It looks even bigger than before. The haze has taken over that whole left side, just blocking everything out. I've just gone down to this small pond to fill up with water because I was really thirsty, and I found this. There's a orange dry bag and some other bits and pieces, and looks to be a walkie-talkie, and there is no one around. Honestly, nobody's passed me and I haven't passed anybody in ages, so I do not know. This is left here as part of like a cache, as some sort of game, and people have to come to these coordinates to pick up something, or somebody has that stored as part of their FKT and they've got this here so that, you know, they can pick up supplies along the way while they're doing their fastest known time run. I don't know. It's a bit odd to find things like this just sitting in the middle of nowhere. Oh, thank goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it. This is the lake. So glad to be here. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 32.8 miles, passing the 2,000 mile marker, and finally getting to the lake I really wanted to get to, it's time to swim. So, swim, food, sleep, and then do it all again. So, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.